and welcome back to the series. EXP here, and we are back with another exciting adventure. And by exciting adventure, I mean, well, another episode. But today we are off to go and blow our third trench and then do a little bit of building. What are we building? Well, there's a surprise up there for you because I've already built it, but my original intro was kind of a failure, so I've had to redo my intro, believe it or not, and it's getting quite dark. So I'm going to run to my cave, go to sleep, and I'll see you at the perimeter. It's not really a phase, is it? It's not a phase, Mum. It's a trench. Oh. If I could actually get to the flying machine, that would help. Okay, I've got my bomb. I can't reach from here. Bloody heck, this is becoming a saga. Can I reach? Yep. Okay, we're locked and loaded. Let's send you off. Why aren't you bombing? Ah, that coral's in the wrong place. Okay. Oh, be right back. One day I will build one of these and it will work first time. What? Just why? Success! It's only taken 20 tries. Right, let's see how round one goes for it. So, my calculations were completely off. But at least we know where it's running now, and that'll be easy enough to deal with. Okay, so that run resulted in me blowing up the entire of the, that station. So, whoops. I'm going to go fix this wall, and then I'll fix that, and then I'll probably go and cry, because this just is not working for me today. Oh dear. Hopefully, we get a full run this time. Did we get it right this time? Did we? Please? Success! Oh, why did the minecart fall off? I mean, at least it sent it back. At least it sent it back. Never mind, it was a visual glitch. It's working. It's working beautifully. Did I stop it? I did not. Okay, let's stop it, fix that wall, and then maybe do a few more runs. Well, we've done it. We've successfully bombed part 3. So now we've just got one side left to do. And we're not going to tackle that today. Well, not just yet anyway. We got a little bit of a lava leak down here, nothing major, and no real reason to clean it up considering the task of the last one. But we are down to bedrock and mostly, we've mostly mined the majority of the ores out. It's not too important we get them all, but it does bring us on to part of the next thing now. I am going to actually build something today, I promise you that, but we've also got mending on Girl Boss now, fortune pick. So we're going to take this box and we are going to see if we fill this pick by mining. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Right, let's go somewhere a little bit more suitable than down here though, shall we? Three rockets just to get out of here. Amazing. Somewhere preferably a little bit flatter than this, simply because we're going to have a lot of drops. So, let's pillar up. Well, there it is. 140 blocks up. Oh, you know, didn't start at 0. I don't know where I started, but that is an awful lot of ores. Let's see what the damage is. very nearly healed every single tool then. If I could actually talk, that'd be great. And let's see how many resources we've just got. That's an awful lot. I've also saved one of each ore. So, a stack and a half of redstone blocks and 6 left over. And just over half a stack of, well, a little bit more than half a stack of diamond blocks and 8 left over. Not a bad haul. Not a bad haul at all. Right, now, to talk about today's actual project, we need to head back over to base, which it's been a while since I've been over there, so I'm actually looking forward to being there. You guys can stay here. Ta-ra. Now, seeing as I've been using the nether roof to travel an awful lot, I've got this portal just slightly out the way of the actual base, leading to me usually entering the base from this way. I'll clear a little bit of space out, but as you can see, I'm not really using the door much, and coming down into here, it gets... oh, hello. I needed that bed. I've lost my train of thought now. Yes, as you can see, we're coming down into a rather ugly part. So we're going to build ourselves a platform up here to land on and bring us down. I've also finished the slight remodel of this part, which I do like a lot, to be honest. I've got my portal here, which once we finish back and forth in and actually start on a nether hub will actually be used again. But for now, I've got items over here that I might want to quickly grab. And then around here, I've got my bulk storage of blocks. I've also got this fancy pattern on the floor. And I do need to organise this to a point where I'm happy with. Like, I've got these in place, as you can see. And I've got my bulk blocks here. I've still got my wood over here, which will probably end up over here as well. So I'm probably going to have blocks, dirt, but basically all the different types of large quantities of blocks. So all the wood, dirt, stone, bricks, that kind of stuff over here. This is going to be the more miscellaneous items like quartzes here, bones here. I think that's everything. Unsorted chest. I've got bones there. Oh, forgot I sorted that. So bones and bone meal separate as well, may as well. And yeah, that's basically it. And my trash compactor over here, which I don't have anything to waste at the moment. Which is just a simple... you've seen it a million times. Fit it into lava. The only problem is I can't stand close to it, else I'm giving them back. So, anyway, I'm going to build myself a bed, have a bit of kip, and then build. Replay mod still hasn't updated, so I guess I'm going to place this by hand and talk to you until I've run out of things to say, which might take a while, or it might be instant. I don't actually know. And I don't actually have a plan for this, I'm just winging it, so let's see how it goes. So, how are we all doing? We all having a good time? Having a good day? No, I mean, that's where I'm ending. I've said everything I need to say. No, what to talk about? What can we talk about? And there's plenty to talk about. How do we feel about the mob vote? Now, it happened today or yesterday? I can't remember. Obviously, you're going to get this a little while later, but I went ahead and voted for the penguin, simply because the penguin is a silly little guy. And it might be useful, might be cool with the votes. I don't think it's going to be any good, but I know a lot of people wanted wolf armor, but I've never once tamed a dog in this game. I'm generally not bothered about trying to, and I don't know, foxes are cooler anyway, as I can hear one screaming. He was up here for a while. I don't know where he's gone. But yeah, so my vote went to the penguin. And your vote can go for whoever you wanted it to go to. Hope. I don't think hope you weren't swayed by anyone else. Like, the thing with the mob vote is it's a community thing, and you should always do what your heart tells you, not what your favourite content creator tells you, or what anyone else tells you for that matter, you shouldn't really vote for it on what it's going to do either, because the novelty may wear off soon, very soon, but the mob itself is going to be in the game for quite a while. Like, I was very happy with the addition of camels, because I love camels. And although they don't have a great use case because there's just lots of things that do things a lot better, it's still nice having a camel in the game. And that's the way I feel about penguins. The extra reach would be nice from a crab, I think, maybe. I don't know how much I'd actually utilise it. It depends how far the reach is and whether it worked on retrieval as well. If you could mine further away, it might be cool, but generally speaking, it was a eh. And the same for wolf armor for me. I'm not bothered about the wolf armor. I could quite happily leave it. So I voted for the penguin. And that's the reason why I voted for the penguin. And I'm starting to realise that I'm waffling on about something that has already happened. It's got absolutely no... Alright, Alice, no need to remind me. Got absolutely no bearings or any relevance to what we're doing here because it's been and gone. So, what else is there? I don't know. I don't quite know what to say. I think I'm going to go ahead and just build this up. I might montage it if I forget to stop recording, or I'm just going to, I don't know, stop recording and then build it, because I'm finding out just how difficult it is to waffle on and concentrate. Now, I can waffle on quite easily if I don't have to concentrate, but considering I have to concentrate at the moment, I'm not doing too good. So, I'm going to stop the waffle, and I'll see you all in a minute. And there it is. Doesn't look like too much at the moment, but that's because this is the base for a plan. Now, I might actually have to put some half slabs here and here, make this an actual, more of a stairwell maybe. But the whole idea of this is an ancient walkway, I guess, to a monument that will be here. That will be the Great Tree, and that's what this big lump of dirt is, where it's going to be sprouting from. So if you imagine a tree from here, a very big tree heading out into this gap, and that is going to be the plan going forward. Add a little bit of lore to this building that we are building, and I will be hooking an elevator up to here, but for now we've just got a hole to drop and float down in gently. And yeah, depending where we are depends on what we're going to do next. Now, I will be putting the elevator in, but that's all of a 15-minute job. It's not going to take me too long. Oh, I haven't showed you down here as well. We'll probably just be sprucing, doing little bits of decorating, because this is going to take a lot of this stuff, deep slate, but we're going to rip all this out, replace it with these bricks, probably just the cobblestone down here, cobbled. Oh, there's a hole there. Sorted. And we're going to have to plug this back end back up because it doesn't lead to anywhere. Things like that. I'll put all the lava down here for now. But yeah, okay. First things first, we need to put that elevator in up there, down to here, into this area, which will then lead into there. I'm then probably going to go down to the back there. Actually, what I'm going to do is this little area here, for that matter, seeing as we've got that there, I'll set up the potato farm so we can drop that down, and then over in this bit here we can probably set up our mini furnace array, and I'll actually look into setting it up so we get a one of everything in each one rather than just hoping for the best, which is what I did last time, which didn't work out too well now, did it? So, okay, elevator time. And we're back with a working elevator. You ready to go see? We've done a few things more as well. A few extra things that, well, I mean, I've kind of mentioned, but not properly. But let's go have a look, shall we? Woo! And here we are, with a whole new wing. That's... Can I help you, mate? Yeah, this is a work in progress. We're not going to go in there. I mean, I'll show you behind the scenes in a bit, but like it's a bit boring. We've got a nice little window here now, and that shows you our farm. So first of all, should we talk about the elevator or should we talk about the farm? Because if we press this button, we've got a nice fancy other elevator. It goes all the way up with just about enough time to get to the top, and then it switches back. And the way we do that is, there was a very simple way of doing it, which I couldn't for the life of me remember. So I had to find a video, work out what I was doing, and then add... Oh, God, that made me jump. As I was saying, we added the circuit for the block swapper, and then added a timer delay, a clock on there, a comparator pulse extender, there we go. That's what it's called. So that short pulse from the button, the button finishes, and then this pulse extender goes around just about long enough to keep that block for us to get to the top of the elevator. And this simply works by pressing the button, powers this piston, which then powers this repeater, which then powers this block, unpowering this torch, causing this one to retract, and not that we can see it very well, but there's a piston down here with the other block which pushes up at the same time. Now, a little thing I know as to why that works is because of this specific repeater here. All this happens within the same game tick, but because repeaters have a negative priority, which coming from Pokemon really messes with me because negative priority is the opposite of what this does. This puts it one space sooner within the tick than that repeater. Not repeater, that piston. So this piston moves first, then that repeater, although it's all happening at the same time. Yes, I hope that explanation works because I'm not very good at explaining things. But that will be blocked up soon. That is the behind the curtains, by the way. It's nothing major. This was for lights, and then no lights were spawning, so I had to go hunt them anyway. Mushrooms from the perimeter, not the perimeter, the Slime farm. Yeah, I've just blocked that up, so it looks nicer from the inside. So, yeah. Also, boxes of unstored stuff, obviously, because this is Minecraft. We can't have too much storage now, can we? Alice is still quite happy in her little area. Oh, cactus has grown as well. Oh, I forgot it does that. Oh, no, we didn't destroy it. We didn't destroy it. There we go. Ain't that nice? Okay, now into this farm. Now, for the explanation of the farm, let's simply just run it. So as you can see in the top, we've got carrots here. Not many of them grown yet, but there's some. So if we flick the lever, off they go. Flick it back. And should we start from the top or should we start from the bottom? Let's start from the top. And we go through. We've now got this empty field. Oh, we didn't. No loss this time. We head down here into this corridor. This leads us to the second level. Again, no loss. Brilliant. And down into the third level, which we can't get into that one. Well, there can't be any loss in that one because it goes straight into a line of hoppers. So here we are. And as you can see, finally finishing up the filter through. We've got all our potatoes, all our carrots, and a bunch of wheat. Which, once it's all full, will be a lot better rates than this. But oh, we did have a loss of one. But yep, and that is how it works. Granted, at the moment it's manually placing the crops, which once I get villagers up and running again, I may have an automatic one, but by that point I'll probably have access to very cheap golden carrots and probably won't need this farm. Well, I'm saying that, it may be very good for emeralds, because the best way of getting emeralds is a raid farm, and quite frankly raid farms terrify me, so I may not be building one of them anytime soon. And so yes, I still plan on putting the furnace array down here somewhere next to my lava farm, which is going well. Oh, I also did a bit more of the decorating over this way, so we've got this nice fancy lava pool, which is even bigger than that, but because I put walls there, not realising it's only that short, it's only a small window. I was going to put one here, but thought it would be overkill to do that. Plus it wouldn't match because this isn't the same size space. And yeah, that leaves us back around to here. So we have our full area now done. And with that, I am going to end the episode there, because we are running quite close to the 15-minute mark, which means I don't have time to build a tree because replay mod isn't working, so I can't time lapse it. And yeah, that about does it. So until next week, bye.